So with Monterey, I'll just repeat. Just sort of asking you those questions because she doesn't know what to share.
Yeah.
So just sort of saying, well, what's the weather like in Monterey today? Is there a fog bank come in? Is it beautiful clear skies? Is there any storm water? Is there turtles mating? Humpback whales coming through? What are we looking at? So we can just get into people sort of seeing the world through her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What's she doing for the boat? When it's off season, is she taking it into a dry dock to get barnacles off the hull? Is she having the gearbox replaced? Is she repainting it? Is she buying new life jackets? All these kind of questions, just so that we can start to pad out a timeline.
Yeah.
And then Insta stories that we could help her with. I mean, if she can post herself, great. But right now, she doesn't know what to post or how to post. Okay. And then obviously finding other pages in the local area on her Facebook page, her like page to page, coming up with hashtags that we could do research around that would work well for her.
For sure.
And getting a really strong bio on her Instagram, and then tying that back into her website with eventually some articles that we could write. But for now, the first month is just getting a vibe for sorry, my voice is going. Who they are as people, what they do, how they do it, and what makes them unique.
Perfect.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. If she asks any personal questions like how long have you worked for Jonathan or anything, I don't think she will. But just say, I've been with Jonathan for a long time, because we've known each other, like 2 years or so?
About that, yeah.
I would say, I've only been with him like for 6 weeks or anything like that. Don't answer that. Because I don't want them to think that I just pulled them off on a new junior who just joined the team.
Yeah.
Right? So just be careful how you reply to things. If you get a loaded question. You get a feel for that one? I think you know what to do.
Yeah, I think just get a feel, kind of understand better what kind of content we could be putting out there.
Yeah. And then the other lady is, and again, I'll introduce you to Michelle as well. She has her own writing studio.
Okay.
Her name is Michelle Young. This is her. And then she has Michelle Young Horsemanship, which is her. And she doesn't have a specific stable that she works out of. She works out of other people's stables. And she's done it. I mean, she's been with me 2 months and created all of this social media herself. She's got a very cool camera that follows her around the arena.
Oh, that's awesome.
And her horses are out in Nelson, BC. So a long way away, like a 10-hour drive. So, but she's just adopted a horse and is bringing it here from Ontario. So, but she's busy all day long teaching people lessons. So what we want to be able to do is, again, get to know her. She's not hiring us to take over her social media. She wants to be able to do it herself. She just needs help to get there.
Yeah.
And just sort of filling in the gap, if you like. And again, coming up with other pages that we could like, different ideas that we could help her with. Just working on different, these pictures are stunning.
Beautiful, yeah.
So she has this kind of amazing way of sharing things. She doesn't have enough time. So if we could help her fill in the gaps and really build it through, and then like a lot of pages as her page. So let me get you, I'm not an admin of this page of all things. Okay, I need to get myself an admin and then I do an admin. I didn't realize she hadn't made me an admin. That is really quite strange. Because it should show up if I don't know why I'm not. That's actually a quick way of doing it. I didn't know you could do that. You see that? Like is your page here?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. That is interesting. That could be a lot quicker on other pages than going through the way that we were doing it. That's cool. Okay. So I'll get Arnhem to give you access to both of these accounts with everything that we've got in Dropbox so far for passwords.
Perfect.
And then let's just roll with these two. So hers, it's Instagram and Google My Business. Not yet. It's not ready. And Facebook, and then the other lady the same.
Very awesome. So get to know people, get to know what kind of content's going to work.
Yeah, do a lot of study about other people in their space.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ways I do that really well is I set up, we just did this for Sanctuary. I'll show you how we do it. Oh, my poor voice. So when we go to Insights,
Mm-hmm.
when we're on that admin of the page, you go to Insights. So a bit further down, we have the thing called Pages to Watch. And what I do here, you don't have to like the page. You just have to drop it into this box. And this way we can get the competition and just see what they're up to. So Innocent Sanctuary has got only 269 compared to these. So, but if I was to go to the pregnancy page, the 46 posts that they've done this week, by just clicking here, it actually puts them in order for me. So it actually ranks the most popular post of the last week, right there. And it's like, wow, nothing beats this moment. And it's like, yep, of course, brand new baby, just brought up to mom, cleaned up, put a hat on, and then just given straight back to mom, right? And that was the home run post of the week. And it's like, wow, how could we do that? Yeah, interesting story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see what, and I would never find these posts, right? But because I'm in Pages to Watch, then they automatically show up for me. And I don't have to like the page as a page. I have to like them as a person. I'm actually finding really good intel from these straight away by using the system. So if we can set up to 10 sort of thing per page. So even with the Monterey lady, the other tourism things that people could do in Monterey Bay. With Michelle Young, we could look at other people in her space, not necessarily local, but in the United States, who are doing similar things, and just get an idea of what's working for other people.
Yeah.
We can come up with ideas for us, and then getting Canva in place and their logo, and actually starting making some really cool posts that look much more professional.
Yes, cleaner.
Using other people's quotes and stuff. And then asking her about isms. So what are the Michelle isms? What are the things that she says every single time that she's writing that she's famous for? And let's start writing down some of those isms and then start turning them into quotes. So a real picture of her on a horse, but her quote. And then and they look really professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do both of these people have like logos and like
I know Michelle does.
Okay.
We've got a brand new website for her. Actually, am I sharing my screen? Hang on a second. We're nearly finished a brand new site for Michelle. So I'll get Arnon to put yours in this. So you've got full access, but we have. Not a lot there. Maybe it's a Monday. Should open it up. But I'll get Arnold to send you a link to the website because it's virtually finished. It's almost ready to go. It looks amazing. One second. There it is there. So this is the site. It's being built by a lady in Australia, actually.
Oh, okay.
So this is her new site. This is a drawing that Michelle did.
That's super cool.
New website that's almost ready to go. Lindsay's going to talk to her tomorrow. But it's very different than the website that she has currently. And and this is what we're about, is just this. A lot of these photographs are fairly old, but they're still super good. They still make it look good. So we've got lots of this. Some of them are watermarked by the guy who took them. But we've got some pretty cool stuff to be able to run with already. So yeah, I'll just put that link in the chat here.
Awesome. And then, so does she have like certain brand colors already?
She does. And again, we can, might be good for you to be on this. Are you around tomorrow?
Yes.
Lindsay has a call tomorrow with her for an hour. It'd be really cool if you were on that call with Lindsay.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Okay. I don't know what time it is, but if you could message Lindsay and just ask if, just that I wanted you to be on the call with her tomorrow, and what time is it?
For sure. I will message her.
Okay. Any questions, just ask me. But you're a bright girl. You know where it's going.
Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect. Sounds all good.
Excellent. And here's to many more.
Cheers.
Okay. Thanks, Liv.
No problem.
Peace.